'tis me. 'Tis the streamer. Hang on. Fucking you what? Fucking give me a second. Oh fuck. Hold on. No. Shit. I'm breaking everything. Everything's broken. Everything's fucked. It's all fucked. It's all fucking fucked. It's all broken. It's all broken. Everything's broken. Everything's fucked up. And there we go. That should be good. If it's not much I can do about it. Well, let's just start a game. So no mistakes are not mistakes, they're little Easter eggs for you to find, see if you can find them all. Okay. I wasn't diagnosed as the most dyslexic person. Doctor who met, this is complete slander. Today I'm feeling green. Green is so much fun. Isn't not even fucking working. What? No, everything's breaking and I don't like it. Wait, hang on. It's only when I launch the game. Why? Why? Oh my god, that's so stupid. My model freezes when I start the game. Trying to figure that out. Fuck. I don't understand. No, that's bullshit. Now everything's fucked. This is... I don't know what to do. I don't think... Apologies about that. I don't think I can. It's not working. Why? That's so dumb. And look, as soon as I exit the game, I start moving. Why? That's so stupid. That's so, I guess no model then. Sorry, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna let me do it. I'll try one more time. Nope. Fuck. I have to turn that off. So no mistakes are not mistakes, they're little Easter eggs for you to find, yeah. The colour of life, a warm spring day, so calming. Filled with the siren's call of nature, but under the surface there is so much rot and infected cut. The eerie pallor on someone's face as they throw up, what we think of as the color of poison, a radioactive meltdown. Nearly every Disney villain is enshrined in green when their big number comes. What the fuck? Contradiction, life and death, growth, decay. That's why green is so fun. So that's how I'm feeling today, green. I already don't like this. How are you feeling? Red, pink, black, green, blue. Pink. Would you prefer day, dusk, or midnight? Probably midnight. Favorite book? I don't have one. Yeah, books are for now, so the cool kids play Vibbo games. I can save the world, find true love. It's a lands of unimaginable beauty and wonder, but in the end, we're just ones and zeros. What gender are you? Oh, let's click male. Yeah, Lewis is too lazy to draw. A boy, a girl, a character. Lewis is too lazy to draw a boy and a girl character model. Or am I just making a profound statement about how gender doesn't matter and we're all the same? Wait a second, I really should have just said that and not the lazy thing. Lewis, remember to go back and edit this out. Be you. You see a young person standing in their bedroom. Today's their 12th birthday, and this will be the most important day of their life. You're wondering about what present your dad would get you this year. Last year you asked for a pet. Like nothing. I'm gonna go with the weird looking cat. Have you ever heard the expression cool as a cat? LOL, how old are you? That hasn't been popular since like Jesus was alive, but it does fit your little buddy. He's called Jeff, obviously, for the irony points. Someone not as cool as you would have called him Mr. Fluffy Whiskers, but they don't get your high art. But he truly makes you believe in the expression cool as a cat. 1 second. Oh shit, I don't have my chat. Fuck. There. It truly makes you believe in the expression cool as a cat. Lying around all day, constantly being stroked by your admirers, having all your food delivered to you on a plate. Literally shitting on the floor. I'm not saying that word. That word, I just hate it. Literally crapping on the floor and literally having your humble subjects clean up for you. Truly the height of cool. How about some cereal to start the day? Gingerbread Man the cereal. Whatever the fuck that is. I'm gonna go with this one. No additives, environmentally friendly, and locally sourced. This is your favorite cereal. Shame doesn't say what is on the box. Whoa, what was that? I only clicked once. Doesn't matter that it tried to eat its own way out of the box and appeared to dissolve your spoon. Because in your heart, you know it helps the environment and small business people, and there are poor kids in Africa who'd love to eat this. Admittedly, this cereal would probably love to eat the poor kids in Africa too, but, you know. Parcel is delivered. Delivered by the mailman, mail person. You're too woke to use outdated terms like mailman. It could easily be female man. Or would that be a male girl? Why does the postal service have so many gender pronouns? Fuck it, it's just a postman and a post lady. Just like that time Dad got sent that parcel, there was so much wrapping paper and tape he couldn't open that goddamn thing for weeks. So he decided to get a male stripper to get the tape stripped off the parcel. Fuck. Okay, that was my own fault. I accidentally hit my mouse. Alas, nobody's coming to your birthday party. What? Oh, fuck, I'm off screen. I'm sure there's some tragic reason for it, but in truth, Lewis is a lazy piece of shit who can't be bothered to draw that many people. You're chill with nobody being able to make it. They're probably just intimidated by your aura of epicness. The strange parcel appears to open up by itself, as if otherworldly ghostly hands were attempting to reveal what's inside. You have a creeping feeling up your spine, a mixture of fear and confusion, and then your legs start to walk towards the parcel. You didn't tell them to. You flail your arms around in surprise, attempting to grab them to halt your progress. There's nothing. You continue to walk forward like a wind-up toy till you're next to the package. You look down into it and only see a black abyss, and unceremoniously you begin to tumble forward into that endless precipice. Oh my god, a magical adventure. I've gone insane. What the hell? I've gone insane. You're definitely a three thinker. But straight up losing your mind and hallucinating is a bit too free thinking for me. You're reminded of all these films about drugs and bad trips your dad made you watch. Because of your radical, non-conformist ways, he was worried you might fall in with the wrong crowd. You can still remember all the slogans from those dumb videos, like, nobody wants you to fall into peer pressure. Everyone around you thinks falling into peer pressure is a really bad idea. Or like, drugs are not cool, but what is staying in school? If someone tries to give you crack, just send it back. Those quotes piss me off. You're really not sure how much of a deterrent your education has been to drug use. Exactly. You've certainly learned a lot of bad rhymes. Exactly. Off in the distance, you hear a noise, a faint whimper. You go over to investigate. Wait a second, shouldn't you have, like, a bunch of options and stuff? Forcing the player to investigate the thing with no options whether to do it or not seems to defeat the purpose of the game. Sorry, I really should have thought of that. Here's your options. Really? Fucking really? The only option is to investigate the crime scene. Now, out of your own free will, you've decided to go and investigate the crime thing. What the fuck is that? Nope, I do not like that one bit. God, freedom of choice is so much fun. You find a strange sobbing creature. Kill it with fire. Console it, kick it, and scream avocados. No, kick it and scream avocados. You backflip towards the creature while mid-air. You perform a roundhouse kick, screaming sadness be gone. With your totally cool ninja skills, you kick the sadness right out of them. Rainbows and sparkles erupting as soon as your foot contacted their face. At least that's what you thought was going to happen. In actuality, you attempt a backflip. Fall on your face, randomly scream avocados, and then slap the creature. The darkness comes a noise, a strange chirping, like songbirds got stuck in a church organ. That's terrifying. Strange creature begins to frantically back away, dragging himself across the ground with his hands. I don't like that. So I'm half, uselessly trailing behind it, like the end of some grotesque slug. Scream. You try to scream, but the sound chokes out in your throat. You're so scared even your vocal cords are too frightened to move. The thing leers over you and the mud monster. It said your imagination's better at scaring you than reality ever can. And with our protagonist, their imagination was very good at scaring them. Sadly, in this case, reality surpassed it. For a time, you can only hear faint screaming and some oddly oozy gurgling noise, and then darkness consumes you. You float in darkness. There's nothing, not the breeze on your skin, not the echo of far-off laughter, not even the beat of a heart, but then swimming out of the emptiness comes a small flame. You're awake. You appear to be sitting next to a table with a small cake in front of you. You hear muffled words. Sorry it took so long for me to make the cake. Someone came around and I was a tad occupied. You must have dozed off while you were waiting. You hear these words, but somehow the words are jumbled, almost faded. What the fuck? If so, that's a massive cop-out. I mean, the worst writing convention the world's ever seen, but was it a dream? I guess if Lewis can never be bothered to make a sequel, you might find out. Suddenly that faded voice comes back into focus. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, but can you please blow out the candle? You've been staring into the middle distance for like 12 minutes, and I do have company to attend to, you know. You look at the glimmering flame and you wonder if anything you've just experienced matters. If in the future you'll look back with pride or fear or have simply forgotten. You breathe in deeply and then... What will you be 20 years into the future? Fuck. Look at the world around you, and you see a dull, drab place filled with squares and normies. The anathema to radical. You start a movement that sweeps across the world, forcing all the normies into re-education camps. Those who resist, the most uncool of all. To get a citizenship license, you now need to be able to do skateboard tricks and sing Eminem's Rap God Off by Heart. Oh my fucking god. All must wear sunglasses. Those who do not will have them forcibly nailed to their face. You change the national anthem to smoke weed every day. You eventually destroy all resistance and charge into the White House on the back of a T-Rex. Naked apart from, of course, your black sunglasses, electric guitar in hand. Also, the T-Rex's eyes are shooting lasers and everything's on fire. What the fuck is happening? I actually feel like I'm playing a drug trip. This game is dedicated to the memory of Ed Gold and John Bain. If you enjoyed this game, please consider donating to your favorite cancer charity. No way is that it. That's so short. What? Oh. For every step to feel like you are walking on broken glass, that is the price of having feet, the Little Mermaid. What gender are you? I'm not a boy, but I'm gonna go boy. Yeah, notice it's too lazy to draw a boy. I'm gonna go character model. Pound. Yep. It's got music now. Today's the 12th birthday. Yeah. Let's go with this weird dog. Your dad got you a dog. You were terrified of dogs when you were little. Your dad got you one to show you that they were okay and there was no need to be scared. Let's just say it didn't work. We always look forward to walkies though, not because you want a happy stroll with your dog. Your dad goes for walks with him instead and you're finally left in peace without that woofing mad thing. How about some cereal to start the day? Gingerbread Man, all natural. Your favorite cereal, mainly because the surprise is that it says absolutely no cereal in it. Turned out these boxes of cereal they used to put a single toy in as a surprise ended up selling so well. This place full of cereal toys. They're so cool, they're not held back by... Oh, fucking hair in my mouth. They're so cool, they're not held back by your trivial ideas of what is and isn't edible. Truly, some of the greatest thinkers in our lifetime made this. One sec. Oh, shit. A parcel was delivered. He's always whispering in the shadows trying to get you, but you're one step ahead. Always make sure to repeatedly stab any post delivered to you in case there are poison spiders hiding inside. You can't be too careful. One time I found a bomb, but the person who made it was smart. I didn't know which wire to cut because they made them all red and so closely interwoven. Dad said it was just a red jumper that your gran had knitted, but you know the truth. Alas, nobody's coming to your party. Some tragic reason. It was coming. Strange parcel. Yep. Forward. What the fuck? Screw you, Los. I don't care if your game gets a higher age rating because you swan too much. The only question I have, the single thought, what my whole life has been leading up to. The culmination of my very mind and soul in this single moment can only be summed up as, what the fuck? Oh, I love this. Off in the distance, you hear a noise, faint whimper, you go over to investigate. Options, yep. Investigate the crime scene, yep. And solve it. You see this poor creature is in pain, and you know precisely what to do. You begin to moonwalk impeccably beatboxing. The creature stopped crying. By your sheer skills, it's just so confused I can't be bothered to cry. And now to slam donkey, you begin to rap Don't Be what? This once just a shame you had, but now you feel truly gay. this goes on for 20 minutes. A noise, a strange chippering. Fine. You've got to be joking. Really, it's really very funny. Please, please, just tell me you're joking. Well, shit. I was probably going to end up killing myself anyway, so this seems like a good way as any. May as well try doing some good at the same time. You wildly jump at the monster, frantically flailing at it. It reels back confused. There's one good thing to say about fear. There's nothing better for getting adrenaline pumping. There's no better use for adrenaline than trying to beat the shit out of a nightmare. You bite and scratch the monster's skin. You bite and scratch. The monster's skin burns as it touches you. But the more it tries to fight, this insane little being that's latched itself to its face, the more you fight back. After repeatedly kicking it in where you imagine its privates would be, it slinks off, leaving you bruised, brittled and bedraggled, but surprisingly alive. Float in the darkness. Sorry, dozed off. You become the chillest musician to ever live. Your soft vaporwave-inspired beats spread across the world, eventually bringing to an end all-world conflict. You can't be bothered to fight because they're too chilled out by your music. You become a pioneering astronaut, legalizing super vapes to get you so high. They can literally transport you out of the Earth's atmosphere and into another galaxy. The hole in the ozone layer is completely blocked out by the steam clouds, resulting from an entire civilization vaping at once, putting an end to skin cancer. Eventually, you create music so chilled it even stops atoms from moving, preemptively creating the heat death of the universe, but it's cool. Oh, I see. So you get different endings based on what you do. Let's go with red. Did I? Yeah, I've done pink and I've done black. Let's go with red. Let's go with day. Favorite book. This one. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its content. H.P. Lovecraft. What gender are you? I'm a girl. Yeah, this is too lazy. Yep, yep. I'm going with a fish. Look at this thing. Just endlessly swimming in circles. Your dad could have got you a cat, a dog. Hey, even no pet would have been better than this, but he got you a fish. The hell are you meant to do with a fish? Just stare at it. You'd have to be even more mindless than that fish to enjoy that. Endlessly swimming around in circles, never getting anywhere. Reminds you a little of you. Yeah, it does actually. But you'd rather jump out a window than ever admit that. Oh shit. Okay, cereal. Do this one. Really like that cereal, mainly because you enjoy pretending to be a giant and imagining the pleas of terror from your tiny victims as they're crushed by your mighty jaws. But the gingerbread genocide shall never end. Parcel, yep. Bomb, jumper, nobody. Darkness all around feels suffocating, and then you're here. You don't know where, but you're definitely here. Oh my god, a magical image. Oh god, I'm in hell. I knew they were all after me. Packing us booby trapped. And if you laughed at the word, I'm very ashamed of you. Fuck off. Now you're dead and you've gone to hell. There isn't as much fire and brimstone as you expected. And so far as you can tell, you're not being force-fed by you're not being force-fed your own entrails. Must be trying to lure me into a false sense of security, but I won't fall for your devilish tricks. Off in the distance, you hear a noise. Faint whimper. You go over to investigate. Wait a second. Yeah. No free will. Looks like it crawled out of the devil's rectum. Half-melted, hideous thing with one large, glassy, inhuman eye. Tangled, matted hair. You're just glad the creature doesn't seem to have legs. If it did, you'd be sure it'd be running at you, teeth clenched, eager to taste your blood. After the darkness comes a noise, chippering. Yep. Run. Oh, thank God. Thought you were gonna click fight. You run. Obviously, the only sensible thing to do. No creature from the deepest depths of hell are gonna sodomize you. Darkness. Yep. yep, 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 yeah. Oh shit, what did that say? Convinced they're about to break through into our reality, making Earth a living hell, you become the most prolific and well-known doomsday prepper in the world. Storing miles of ammunition and canned foods underground in secret concrete bunkers. Then the worst nightmarish earth-shattering thing happens. You were wrong. The apocalypse never came. You wasted all that time when you could have been eating ice cream and playing with kittens. Fuck. So to make sure your whole life's worth is actually justified, you decide to start the apocalypse yourself if no one else is going to. Hey! You know what? Let's go to the second one. Maybe the second one will let me use my model. Hang on. Nope. Still not working. Okay. Stop. Dark themes which some viewers may find disturbing, so okay. Steam. Yep, there's your warning.
Birth and death are funny things.
That scared the shite out of me.
They die. I'm not sure how to put it more bluntly. But the echoes of their life lives on without them, in the memories of the people they meet. A little snapshot of their existence contained within another's brain.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna have that on. I want to read it myself. Game, yep. Funny things. And in the way we change people, our parents help define who we are, our teachers, our friends. Without them, we wouldn't be who we are. And even when they're gone, we still have that part of them in us. Then we change the people we meet, so on and so forth. The echoes of life live on. Even if the one it started with is long gone. Oh shit, this is deep. I believe you can get quite clear glimpses of people who have died, possibly hundreds or even thousands of years ago from the text they've written. I mean, it's kind of shocking that you can read a book by some poor soul that died forever ago, but their words are still there, clear as day. It's quite the sight. Oh my. Today something new will be born. It's your well, beautiful baby Bonnie. Maybe take good care of her. You bring Bonnie home, swaddled in soft blankets. You set her delicately down in her crib. She quietly begins to cry. Oh, fuck. Baby crying? What do? Milk? Attempt to acquire breast milk. Turn up the TV and grab a beer. Mozart. Nappy. Action figure. Soft toy. You know what? Let's go and do this one. Straining order. You're really hungry, so getting her some breast milk is probably the best plan. No problem though, you're a single dad. You have to acquire some breast milk, but unfortunately that only results in a few restraining orders. Eventually you remember that baby formula exists, and that solves your current problem. Oh my. The next few years are compromised mostly of crying and shitting, and considering that I'm not a sadist, I'm not going to subject you to that. So I hope you don't mind, but there might be a itty bitty time skip. It's a wonderful spring day, the sun feels warm on your skin, there's a soothing breeze carrying the smell of flowers and newly blooming life. Fuck. Where did you go on a walk with your little bunny? As you peacefully stroll along, a little white rabbit jumps out in front of you. Bonnie is simply overjoyed and reaches out towards it. Second, there's a sickening screech, and the rabbit is now airborne. What? Being held in fierce talons piercing through its flesh, staining its white fur so very, very, very red. Oh, as the hawk swoops off into the distance, Bonnie looks up at you, tears in her eyes. What do? Oh, that's sad. Don't worry your little head about anything. That little rabbit always wanted to know how it feels like to fly, so his friend Mr. Hawk thought he'd help him. Survival of the fittest, motherfuckers. Get that fluffy bastard. Survival of the fittest. The next day at school, Bonnie saw a kid in a wheelchair with a candy bar and proceeded to push him out of that chair and steal the candy bar and run away. Screaming survival of the fittest. Oh fuck, what have I done? Oh god, what the fuck have I done? As you can see, you're quite an inspiring role model. Oh no. You see Bonabelle looking up at you, beaming, her face and hands a rainbow smudge of chalky marks. In her hand, she tightly clutches a scrunched piece of paper. She raises up in triumph. It appears to be an incomprehensible mess of scribbles, a mess of overlapping chalky colours. See, it's a deep postmodern representation of the human soul, but Bonabelle informs you that it's a dinosaur. How dare you waste my precious child's time with such insane tasks? Playing with chalk on paper? She should be learning useful things like algebra, quantum mechanics, you know, stuff that you can use on a day-to-day basis, not this damn hippie shit. Modern, okay. But I'm gonna be nice to start with. Bonnie giggles with glee at your reaction and proceeds to chase you around the building with a terrifying picture of the monstrous beast in tow. Probably too much enthusiasm considering you jumped out a second-story window of the building you were in to escape it. You're a true actor and actors are willing to suffer for their art, but sadly the ambulance crew didn't agree with your reasonable explanation of why you just jumped through the fucking second-story window and nearly broke your spine in half. Dad? Slugs jealous of snails? Just snails have those little houses on top of their backs and slugs don't. It's unfair. They don't have a place to hide and curl up in or a nice place to sleep when it's cold. It doesn't seem very nice. Snails? Really, Bonabelle? Snails? I'd expect someone with as much potential as you to be pondering the works of Aristotle. No, I'm not going to be mean. No, I'm gonna be nice. Fuck. Judging from how much your mailman started swearing when he accidentally trod on the other day, Bonnie's method is quite effective. I like slugs. No, I like slugs too. Oh, I keep doing that. You slowly wander home, the sun already setting, the sky a dark blue, the last traces of light saying goodbye to the world. From the shadows you hear a sickening crunch. Oh god, oh god, oh fuck, no. No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Out of the darkness, you see a poor crushed little snail under Bonabelle's foot. Aww. That's pissing me off. Fine, they'll be fine. They'll be all good. Titanium shells. Titanium shells. Need it now. That thing we do. Yep. It is the dead of night and you hear a door slowly creak open. There's a small scared voice. There's a monster under my bed. I'm gonna give her a gun. This is the worst idea ever, but I'm gonna give her a gun. Fucking hell! Your restful night's sleep, you enter Bonnie's room and find that every surface of it is completely riddled with bullet holes. Bonnie hiding in the middle of it, hiding in a makeshift fort, cushions, with a still smoking gun in her hand and very, very tired looking. Eyes. She says in a quiet voice, I think I got it. Air is cold, the sky is dark, spooks and monsters abound, creeping through every shadow, with one thought burning in their minds. Holy shit! shit, we're gonna eat a ton of sweets. Bonnie's face is pressed up against our living room window, looking out at the majesty of Halloween. Spook schools and ghosts abound, and princesses for some fucking unknown reason. Goddamn princesses. I don't know why. Don't fit. I don't know why. Don't fit with the theme. Don't make sense. Why? Why? Oh, sorry. That's beside the point. And on this fateful day, you have the chance to choose what particular spook, ghost, or ghoul your little Bonnabelle will dress up as. Okay, snail. Candy Bonnie is going to consume. That's going to happen anyway. Spiders do have 8 arms, and that would give you the addition of 4 times the candy grabbing power. Loyal, because nothing shows the true evil of a world like a corrupt legal system. Get woke sheeple down on the... I can't read that word. A queen, because if those other little girls are going to be dressed up as princesses, your kid's going to outrank them. What am I going to do with the zombie? Bonnie must definitely enjoy being a zombie. She spent most of the previous day trying to perfect her groaning voice and the zombie shuffly walk thing. My fucking god, it paid off. When asking for brains, one of the neighbors came out with a massive bowl of walnuts. Instead, they were shriveled little brains. Like, if brains were grapes, these were raisins. The bulletproof logic of that sentence totally convinced Bonnie, and she was delighted by consuming them. Funnily enough, she never got green and sick from eating too much candy, because in Bonnie's words, zombies eat brain, not candy. So, it was an awesome day. Orange leaves gently drift along in the cold breeze. Again, you're from walk with Bonnie. It feels peaceful. You feel quite content, numb to the world. Bonnie is happily skipping beside you. You can't even feel the cold breeze on your face. Everything's fine. Wait, you can't feel the cold breeze on your face? Like November, you should probably be able to feel that. Try to reach out your arm. Doesn't seem to move. You realize that the soothing sensation of numbness, it felt quite calming at first, but now you can't feel your body. All the sensations you lived your whole life with, the feeling of air rushing in and out of your lungs, your heartbeat, your clothes on your skin, they were so omnipresent, it just faded to the background. You forgot about them, but now it's gone. It's absent, making you feel so empty. You begin to slowly topple backwards. For a second you worry you'll hurt yourself when you hit the ground, but you remember at this point your body seems not to be capable of feeling anything, let alone pain. You look up at the sky, your vision beginning to fuzz. There's a face, someone above you, someone you really should remember. The mouth is moving so they're yelling, shouting, calling out, but you can't seem to hear anything. Fucking cunt. You try to speak, but somehow you can't manage to get the words out. You desperately try repeating it over and over in your head, but in the end, there's only silence. The last experience you'll ever have is with that of a single thought. Oh. You have nothing else. You have me. When all hope is lost, when reality is unbearable, look away from the world and you'll discover a whole new one. Tightly embraced in my arms, I hope you never look back. The fuck are you? Faint cry off in the distance, suddenly the cry's not so distant. Wave of noises hit you, cackling, hooting, screaming. You can't tell whether the markers of the sound are going through the most sensual joy or the worst pain you could imagine. You open your eyes, the noises suddenly stop. See strange figures in front of you, small, cowering, a mixture of hope and fear on their twisted faces. One slowly creeps towards you and appears to attempt to bow, even though its body seems rather unsuited to the position. It splutters out, please, save us. The world is big and scary, but now you're here, everything will be okay. You can protect us from the monsters at night and feed us when we're hungry. Teach us what's the difference between right and wrong. Please, we beg you, the one who fell from the stars, help us, help us. I'm terribly sorry. I mean, no offense, but what on earth is going on here? They appear to have set up some sort of feast to celebrate the coming of their new savior. They seem to be happily chirping to each other, like some sort of strange alien song, passing small cups of dirty water around as they were wine. Happily munching on something that can be charitably described as very, very stale bread. It's food. meat, the manliest of meals. Meat. Clearly the most environmentally friendly option is to eat animals. And also made of meat, but they also produce bad carbon dioxide and eat plants, which produce good oxygen. Ugh, can't speak. So clearly, anybody who's no, fuck off. That's why I ate 12 cheesesteaks. Please don't judge me. Ground level is by far the most spiritually balanced. In Mother Gaia below and the endless tranquility of the skies above. Plus, you're not fit enough to climb a tree, and you're most definitely not fit enough to fit down a hole. If you were fitter, you would fit, but sadly, you're not fit enough to fit. Suddenly, your little world becomes very, very still. What the fuck just happened? That scared the shit out of me. Details begin to blur and fuzz over. The mind-breakingly loud noise like shattering glass, but replicated 1,000 times over. Everything's dark, pitch black. You can't see. Your little monster friends are running around in blind panic with as little on earth of a clue as to what's happening as you currently have. The fuck do you think you're doing? Oh shit. How dare you question your god? Kneel before my radiant image. Whoa, wait, hold on a second. Did I appear in a flash of lightning? What the fuck is wrong with my hands? You gave me dark eyeliner, by god, I'm slapping the hell out of us when we wake up. The evil apparition stares you with fierce intensity. Oh, fuck no. The narrator did not just call me evil looking. I'm not the bad guy here. Oh god, what are these meant to be? You two ought to be playing with dolls. What the fuck do you think you're doing? The monster looks down with sheer disgust at the little creatures scurrying around in a blind panic at its feet. With the situation, it stamps down hard like an exterminator on a particularly annoying cockroach. One of the tiny being's bodies explodes beneath the weight of its foot. Its splattered remains begin to ooze gently across the floor. The helpless little creature begins to cry and shriek. Please, stop it. Before the despicable monster can speak another word, you raise your hand. You with your super cool laser powers, reason with it, ignore it. You know what? I'm gonna ignore it. People that are mean are just doing it for attention. The more you acknowledge them, the meaner they'll get, because the more attention they have and the meaner they'll be. It's the best way to deal with anything negative in life. Just ignore it and repress it and pretend like everything's okay, and maybe if you try hard enough, one day you'll actually manage to convince yourself. The creature and the bodies of the dead begin to slowly fade away. There might be yelling, there might be screaming, but in a few seconds it's gone. Everything's okay. There's nothing to fear or reason to feel. There's nothing to fear or reason to feel worry. Trust me. The little creatures begin to cheer. Hooray! You've banished the monster. Oh my god, I know you were awesome before, but you're so awesome I can't describe it. So I'll just make random noises and hope that does it. Justice. You saved us from the monsters, from the bad place. The bad place is the place from the monsters came, which is bad. So if the monsters came from it, the monsters would be bad. Well, if it came from the bad place, it being bad goes without saying, because bad stuff comes from the bad place, which is bad. Bad. It's bad. Bad. It's just very, 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 very not nice. Oh, please. Make them go quiet. Such a divine thing as you could surely stop such terrible things from happening. You could stop anything bad from happening. Go to the bad place. So you decide to go. No, I don't. So you decide to go. No, I do not. So you decide to go. No, and now you're there. All your charming little creatures are gone. All your creations from their homes, the bountiful food you gave them, there's none of it. Nothing. You can't keep me out forever. You can't keep us out. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a game you can win. The world happens around you, and no matter how much you cry or pretend, tears won't change it. They're gone. They'll be gone forever. It's just life. In life, there's no saving points, there are no second chances. In the end, it will always be game over. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Why won't you let it end? Everything you feel now, the loss, the pain, the sadness, is everything they will feel. You're supposed to love your child, care about them, but you're cursing them from the very start to feel everything good and bad. But there is an escape. There is a release from this endless cycle. Don't you dare pass on your defective genes. How can there be tears when there's no one left to cry? As a great man once said, life is pain. Oh, sweet pea, do you need a hug? I know you're meant to be the villain, but life is pain, really? There's so many great things in life. Food is pretty fucking good for a start. If I was dead, I wouldn't be able to eat it. One second. If I was dead, I wouldn't be able to eat it. Fuck, where's my mouse gone? I mean, the existence of food and sweets and chocolates might not be the best reason to, stay alive, but hey, it's something, and something's more than nothing. Suddenly you're back. Your little monster friends surround you celebrating. You did it. You actually fucking did it. You're amazing. You destroyed the heart of darkness and came out the other side. It's okay now, you're safe. Nothing can stop you or hold you back. We can be here forever. You can be whatever you want to be, a king, a queen, a god. As long as you're here, you can do anything. You can take care of us, teach us new things, comfort us when we have nightmares, and give us silly costumes to wear. As long as you're here, you're safe. Stay or leave. I'm gonna have to leave, I'm sorry. The world begins to dissolve around you like paint starting to run in the rain. You don't know if you chose the right thing. Alice had to leave Wonderland. Sometimes a fantasy can be the only thing keeping a fragile soul alive. If you stay there forever, you can never truly live. The world melts away and you awake to a blinding light. As the years come, Bonnie embraces her passion for Mother Earth, going vegan and campaigning to protect the environment. Being scammed out of a ton of money by indescribable pyramid schemes. You don't quite save the world like you wanted to. You did your best. You live truthfully by your convictions. You're quite successful in educating people about the impact they have on the world and how they can change for the better. You managed to raise some money for charity. It wasn't a ton, but at least it was something. One day you will die, your body becoming worm food, the carcass composting to allow new life to form. And at that moment, when it's all said and done, you can die happy, knowing you did the best you could. The zombie is dead. What? Five. Okay, well that was one. That was one of the endings. No, I think I'm gonna go for one more. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna see if I can find anything else to play. Give me a minute. What the fuck? Just give me a minute.